Question 37a, 3x plus 2y equals 18. We have the point minus 2k. Now minus 2 is the x coordinate and k is the y coordinate, so why don't we substitute these values in? 3 times minus 2 plus 2 times k equals 18. Minus 6 plus 2k equals 18. We'll add 6 to both sides. 2k equals 24, and if we divide by 2, k equals 12. We're going to do something similar on part B. The x value is m, and the y value is 3. So 3m plus 6 equals 18. Subtract 6 from both sides. 12, 3m, divide by 3, and m equals 4. Part C, we want to find the x and y intersects. Now, there's a special way of doing this. What we can do is set x equal to 0. That allows us to find the value of y. If you think about it, we have a straight line. That's not so good. So here is the x-intercept. Now we don't know what the x coordinate is, we could just call it x, but we know that the y coordinate is 0. So if we set y equal to 0, we can find x. Here is the y-intercept. We don't know what the x coordinate is. Sorry, we don't know what the y coordinate is, but we know that the x coordinate is 0. So if we set x equal to 0, we can find y, which is exactly what I'm doing here. So 3 times 0 plus 2y equals 18. 3 times 0 is 0, so we're just left with 2y equals 18 and y equals 9. That means I have the point 0, 9 as one of the intersects. Set y equal to 0. So 3 lots of x plus 2 lots of 0 equals 18. 2 lots of 0 is 0. So 3x equals 18 and x equals 6. So we've got the point 6, 0. This is the x-intercept. And this point here is the y-intercept. Question 38a, we want to draw u plus v. So let's pick a starting point. Let's pick this point here. So we're going to move 2 spaces to the right and then 2 spaces up. So this is the vector u. We then start drawing the vector v from this point here. So v is 1 to the right and 2 down, 1 to the right and 2 down. This is the resultant vector. The arrow points from start to finish, and that's u plus v. Now, u plus v, if we do a numerical calculation, it's 2 plus 1 minus 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 2 minus 2 is 0. So it's 3 along 0 up. That corresponds with the diagram. We want to work out the magnitude of u plus v. So we square the x component, square the y component, and take the square root of the total. Part B, minus 3v plus w. Well, what we could do is we could break up the bracket, so minus 3v minus 3w. Now, minus 3v is minus 3 times 1 minus 2, and that's minus 3, 6. Minus 3w is minus 3 times minus 3 minus 1. That gives us 9, 3. So, let me pick a starting point down here. So minus 3v is minus 3, 3 to the left, and 6 spaces up. And that is that's the vector. That's the vector minus 3v. And then I'm going to draw, so 9 along, and then 3 up. And that is the vector minus 3w. And so I just want to finish off that is the resultant vector, which is minus 3v minus 3w. Now if we go back to the algebra, go back to the numbers, minus 3, 6, plus 9, 3 gives us 6, 9. And if you check the diagram, you'll see that we move 6 spaces to the right and 9 spaces up to get from start to finish. We have to work out the magnitude of this vector, so minus 3 v plus w is, so it's the square root of 6 squared plus 9 squared, and that's 36 and 81, and that's the square root of 117. So we've got b plus u minus v. Now, point down here somewhere, plenty of space. So it's p, 4 along, 0 up. And we want to add u onto that, so it's 2 along, 2 up. Minus v, so instead of going 1 to the right, we're going to go 1 to the left. Instead of going 2 down, we're going to go 2 up. So here is the resultant vector, p plus u minus v. Now if we do a calculation, so it's 40 plus 22 minus 1 minus 2. 4 plus 2 is 6, take away 1 is 5, 2 take away minus 2 is 4. And if we work out the magnitude of this, square root of 5 squared plus 4 squared, 25 plus 16, and that's the root of 41. So 2 lots of u, let's pick a starting point. So it's 2 along, 2 up, and then 2 along, 2 up. Now, we want 3 lots of w, so it's minus 3, 1. Minus 3 minus 1, so we're going to start at this point here, 3 back and 1 down, 3 back and 1 down, 3 back and 1 down. So here is our resultant vector. If I do the calculation, 2 lots of 2, 2 plus 3 lots of minus 3 minus 1, so that's 4. 4 take away 9 is minus 5, and 4 take away 3 is 1. If you look at the diagram, you see that we move 5 spaces back from this point and then 1 space up. So I want to work out the magnitude. And what we'll do is we'll square the minus 5 and the 1, and we'll take the square root of the total, and that's square root of 26. Cylinder volume pi r squared h is one of the formulae that you're not given. We're told that the volume is 600. The radius of the base is 8, so times 8 squared times h. 600 equals 8 times 8 is 64, so 64 pi times h. What I want to do to get h on its own then is to divide by 64 pi. That's 2.98 centimetres. Question 40, we're told the diameter is 100. Well, even before we do that, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw a line from C to W, that's the radius. And I'm going to draw another line from C to K, that's a radius as well. The diameter of the circle is 100, so this is 50. And this is also 50. The radius is 50. UW equals 62, so I can split this down into 31 here and 31 here. 72 for LK, so that's 36 here and 36 here. Now these questions involve Pythagoras. What I'm going to do is to label that, well, I don't need to label the side. I'm going to use Pythagoras. It's a shorter side. I want to work out the length of this side and the length of this side here. These are shorter side calculations. So cm squared is 50 squared, take away 31 squared, and in the same way we're going to work out Cn, so Cn squared is 50 squared, take away 36 squared. Take the square root and we get 34.7 centimetres. So the distance then, mn, can be found by adding both numbers. 73.93 centimetres. Question 41a, multiplying powers. You want to add the indices. I'm going to add these two numbers here. That gives me x to the power of 3 on top. I'm now going to subtract. So that gives me x to the power of 3 take away 2 is x to the power of 1, which is normally just written as x. In part B, I'm going to do the same, so I'll add these two numbers together. Multiplying powers, we add the indices, so x to the power of 2 over x to the power of minus 2. Because I'm dividing, I'm going to subtract, so 2 take away minus 2. 2 take away minus 2 is 4. (42a), this is a simultaneous equations question, so I've got 6 pencils, 6p plus 4 erasers, and that gives me a total of £2.50. Let me just write that's 250 pence, I think. Part B, 5 pencils and 5 erasers, and that comes to a total of 260. What I'm going to do is to eliminate E, I think. So I'm going to multiply this equation by 5 and this equation by 4. So 5 lots of 6, that's 30p plus 20e is 1250. 4 times 5 is 20. I'm now going to subtract. So 30p take away 20p is 10p. 20e take away 20e is 0. And 1250 take away 40. Take away 1040 rather is 210. Divide by 10 and the cost of a pencil then is 21 pence. I'm going to substitute that back into the first equation. I haven't labelled the equations, I should really have done that. That's equation 1, that's equation 2. So 6 lots of 21 plus 4 lots of E is 250. So 4e equals 250 take away 126 is 124, and E then is 31 pence. I want to make it absolutely clear what the solution is. So the cost of a pencil is 21 pence and the cost of an eraser is 31 pence.